It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munzee, we want to Munzee, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzee, we've got to Munzee. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munzee is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munzee, we want to Munzee, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzee, we got to Munzee. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Hi, welcome to the third episode of The Scanning is Munzee. We're glad you guys are here tonight. Looks like we do have a few people in the chat, so let's see here. Oh dear, hold on here. Oh, I'm messing up things. There we go. I'm good.
All right, good.
Welcome, Carl.
Hi, Dawn. How you doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
Doing fine,
Good. Oh, so it is Dan is joining us tonight.
All right.
Hi, Dan. Let's see here. And Thesis is here and saying hi to Dan. Hello, Thesis. And Dan just finished cooking supper for Lindsay. It wasn't perfect, but most of it turned out just fine. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
He'll knows what to avoid next time. And Donna is greeting Dan and Thesis. And Dan is saying hi to Donna. And Donna was watching you run down the hall. Yeah. Get down there now.
Yeah.
And Foxy is lurking till they can head home. And Donna is greeting a lurky Foxy. And Dan's greeting Foxy. And Donna said, it's time. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Yes, please do. This is our third episode. And hi. And Michaela says, oh, hello. What's this? Well, we are doing kind of an informational program on Munzee and how it works and what to do and what it all entails. We kind of fill in on some nights that, Joe and Trey are unable to make it because they are very involved with their city, which is awesome. So I know Carl had a few things that he wanted to talk about specifically tonight. So
you want to do that? All right. One of the things, if you can pull that up, Dawn or Nick, is they're having a special thing this month. If you're a premium member, this is a special reward called the Baby Squirrel. And it's to get it, you have to go into your Munzee page on the computer, go to redeem. If you don't know where that is, let me know and I'll help you through that. And it doesn't cost you anything. So there's zero money at all. And we usually would get a golden carrot every month. But this time, since it's Munzee's birthday month, Munzee's turning 13, they're doing a baby squirrel. The baby squirrel is a special character that will hop from Munzee to Munzee. From Munzee to Munzee, and then it will disappear on August the 1st. So you want to grab them while you can real quick. So those who are premium members, do it. And if you're not a premium member, think about that. $30 for a whole year. I mean, it's not too much, really. And you get a lot of stuff for doing that. So, and the other, go ahead.
They build that in one $30 thing. You can't do like a monthly thing or anything like that.
I think you can, but it costs you a few dollars more if you do it on a monthly thing. Okay. I do believe. but when you sign up for premium, you have that choice, and it's in the Munzee store. So if you go to the Munzee store and it says freeze tag, that's just the parent company of Munzee. So that's why they have that. And I'm going to pull up something else. This is the New Dawn Festival, the celebration of the 13 flames. So I don't know. I guess because of 13 years, and you'd have 13 candles on the cake, maybe that would have 13 flames. They're just being funny. But they also have some specials that are on sale now. You can get the special Dawn card. And this is, I'll zoom in on that. This is a special card you can buy that you put out. And I put one out by Dawn's house today saying, hey, good morning, Dawn, as a surprise.
They got a good taste in that, what they decided to call it.
Yes, they did. So, and you can either take that down or I can show something else here. And I'll show something else here real quick. I have been talking about how I wanted to get back in the top 2,000 for a while, and I did it. And then I kept doing it, and I said, okay, now kids, you can knock me down anytime you like, but they didn't. I am now 2909 in the world. Thank you. And
a round of applause.
Yeah. I'm waiting until somebody says, no, what the heck, get him out of there. But you've got to scan more than I do before you can get there. So, we're just waiting on somebody to do so.
If Trey's watching this on the repeat, get on it, girl.
Yeah, Trey's got a ways to go before she catches up to you. So, and Donna is around 3,900 in the world somewhere, I think. So she's getting there. But, okay, well that was one of the things.
3,303.
Okay, there you go. So
I got a long ways to go in a short time. I got a long time to get there.
You can get there. I figure that really, and they won't let me like me saying this. Okay, so if the Munzee HQ is listening, just shh. But I think there's probably only about 3,000 really active people playing at one time, because there'll be a day or two I won't do anything, and my score stays pretty close to that. And I figure if there were 4,000 people, 5,000 active people playing every day, that they would take my place and knock me down. But
right,
they don't. So because I'm not. You got a note. I'm a crazy Munzee player, but I'm not as crazy as some of the folks. And we love you, Munzee people.
Right. Well, it's what you have. Yeah. Is it?
It's like Pokemon. Yeah. A little bit.
Don't we have a mutual friend that refers to it as Pokemon Senior?
Yes. Thanks to Nita, we have that. She used to tease Meredith and I about it and call it Pokemon Senior. Like, yeah. But I think Pokemon is mostly all virtual, and Munzee is virtual and physical. Mm-hmm. So you have both aspects of the game. If you like to get out and get some exercise and run around chasing those codes, then that's the way to do it.
And especially now that you can rescan the greenies every day.
Oh, yeah.
A little physical. If you've watched the previous episodes, we're talking about the physical QR codes. Yeah. You can scan the regular greenies every day. So I have a little loop that I can do that I can grab 14 Munzees if I want every day.
Wow.
It's a little bit of a, little exertion going on, but
yeah. And that's what you want. You want to get a little bit of exertion, because that's what the whole game's about, getting out there and getting exercise, getting fresh air while it's nice enough to do so. But, because there'll be snow again soon. It won't be too long.
It's just a way to get off your chair.
Yeah, exactly. That was the first thing I wanted to talk about, was those new things. So, if you're premium, jump on, grab the baby squirrel, and then let him loose and get him out in the world. And if you're one of these folks that like to deploy yeah, exactly. If you like to deploy at events, then grab one of the Dawn cards and stick them out there. You know?
I can imagine my home being surrounded by those now suddenly.
Well, could happen. They're $3 for $1. $3 for $1. I mean, I couldn't pass that up as a nice joke. And give you something to wake up to in the morning, you know. So,
Well, I already get up at dawn. Where's that little bum? Okay.
okay. We don't have the padum-bum here.
Not here. Okay.
Oh, we do have that, though.
We do have a green room sign.
Yeah.
So y'all got to get us green room in some little bit. Otherwise, Joe's gonna get mad at me.
Oh yeah. Oh, another thing I almost forgot to talk about is events. We went to an event, did we not?
Yes, I did my first event last month.
We have a picture of that too here.
Yes.
Yay!
So
that was Terre Haute, and we walked around the lake, which did not look as big as it felt walking around at 90-degree heat. We were skipping from tree to tree to not get sunburned. We did pretty well.
It worked real well. It was a really good group that was putting it on too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So that made it fun. They actually had QR codes on the cookies.
Oh yeah. I didn't get a picture of those.
You did? For some
reason. No. I was too busy scanning the QR code to get a picture of it. There's Ashley, who was one of the hosts, and her hubby. Daniel, yes. Donna knows his name. Yeah. And I don't know if I got any other pictures. Well.
Oh, there's a picture of
There I am looking at something, talking to some lady. Donna was relaxing in the back, and I don't know what you were looking at over there.
Who knows what I was looking at? There's the lake in the background and everything. It was nice.
Yeah, we walked all the way around this lake.
Yes.
And back. We were tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I slept from Terre Haute, rhymes with boat, all the way back to your place, and then drove back home that night. So I said, there is one more picture. There it is.
Yeah, there's the old man out there with all his gear. I had extra batteries in there. Everybody said, do you need a charge? I've got batteries in this bag. I didn't even have to take them out. One thing I forgot I had in that bag, though. I have a little fan that is powered by USB, and I can plug it actually into those batteries. We could have fanned ourselves, and I didn't bring it out. Sorry.
You know what this deserves, right?
Yeah. The Vivlik. Yep. I got it.
Get the Viv.
Those were the pictures of our event. So we can take that down now. I want to talk about take us all down. There we go. Okay. Let's back up here. There we go. So I wanted to talk about the importance. We're always talking about capping, and the song is cap this, cap that, you know. But there's another part of this is deploying and getting your codes out there. And you know, it's easy to do from your computer if you've got some virtual ones, you know. No, Aunt Donna did not walk the lake. It's easy if you've got the virtuals and you can put those out, but also the physical stickers. If you've got some physical stickers or you want to print some physical stickers, okay, you can print your own and stick tape over them. They don't have to be forever, okay? You can replace them later if they fall off or whatever. But deploying your own is really good because I was already ahead in the clan wars today before I even woke up, because people were capping on my deploys in Australia this morning. So those already counted. So, I mean, I was asleep, and from midnight on, I was getting points. So that helps, you know. So if you wanting to play the game long term and you've got some stickers, get them out there in the world. Um, Especially if, you know, you're a married couple and you can cap each other's, you know, put them out there, do them, you know, have some fun with it.
But no one
And
put, you didn't put stickers out in Australia. You have virtuals that you've put out there.
virtuals, yes.
Yeah.
But I have physicals in, I think it was 9 or 10 different states. There's a place on Cuppazee where, and that's another part of Munzee. Cuppazee is an additional portion. You get to it by looking at the stats, and then it'll say, go to Cuppazee. And you click on there, and it takes you.
I think we kind of went through a little of Cup of Z stuff in episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm gonna save all the things you can do on Cuppazee for episode 4 if we do one. I'm not pushing Dawn. But yeah,
no, I'm kidding. It's been a long day already.
But one of the things it does is it tells you how many countries you have Munzees in, how many physical countries you have physical Munzees in, and also which states. And I was thinking, I have one in Mississippi, but I do. I don't remember putting it out. It must have been that many years ago. But you know, and I have one in Florida, a couple in Georgia, a couple in Tennessee, you know. So as you go places, stick those Munzees out because you never know when somebody's going to come by and capture one of them.
Have you been to Mississippi?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I just don't remember sticking that one out. So I'm going to have to look that up and figure out where I'd put it. Yeah, I've been to Mississippi. That was probably on one of our trips to Florida or Georgia. So yeah. So yeah, if you're somewhere and you're thinking, I don't see any Munzees around here, put one there. You never know.
Because there may not be any, even if there's not a lot of people in that area, that Munzee, you have a lot of travelers that play when they travel. And that's when I pick up a lot of mine. Mm-hmm. My points is when I'm traveling somewhere. Yeah. So it's like, you know, even if there's not a lot of people there, somebody going through, they're gonna grab them. Like the virtual rooms, I get a lot of points from virtual rooms.
Oh yes, you do. Yeah. And you know, it's great, and I wish they would tell which counties in Illinois and Indiana that I have, because when I used to travel for the state of Illinois, I would put them everywhere, all the way from Freeport and Chicago area, all the way down to the southern part. You know, I've been. I don't think I have too much south of Effingham, but I probably do have one in Vandalia. So, I mean, that counts.
I went to lunch with a friend of mine in East Peoria today, which is across the river. And I did not get close enough, but I did see one from Uncle Karl.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, I have not got close enough to that one because it's one of those things I'm not going to necessarily go out of my way to get it. But if I happen to be like, I'll snap that real quick if I can. So,
was that near the Bass Pro Shop? Somewhere out that direction?
Somewhere in that area, I would say.
I've been out there. That was before I knew you, though. So. Yeah. Yeah. So see, those deploys, I mean, years later, somebody will cap one, and I'll be like, wow, okay. Nobody's capped that in 5 years, but all of a sudden, somebody found that sticker and capped it. Like, okay, cool.
And amazingly, if there's one Munzee person, a lot of times there's more than one, not all the time, but more than one. So I'll see the same one get tagged or get capped by 2 or 3 people.
Oh, yeah. When we go to a new town, I'm like, are there any Munzees in this town? And if there aren't, there will be. So yeah, deploy 2. Don't just cap. And if you don't see any, put some out. Let's see. That was my number 2 item today. The third one is safety. Okay, the Pokemon people have much more problem with this, but Munzee people have to be careful too. Watch where you're going. Don't just stare at your phone. because I've seen people nearly walk into poles before and slip and fall. And I won't tell the story about Aunt Donna, but you heard it at the Hardee's in Terre Haute. Anyway, yeah. So watch where you're going. Be careful.
Don't walk into the lake. We were at the lake. Be careful.
Yeah, we didn't walk into the lake exactly or anything, so that was good. But yeah, another point about safety is if you're going out to some place at an event or whatever. Oh, she doesn't care. Yeah, you know those parking dividers that stop you from going too far? Yeah, she didn't see that. So she was so intent on putting a Munzee on this pole before I did that over she went. And
she didn't see it, but she sure felt it.
She hurt both her knees, not too badly, but both elbows were scarred and scraped up, and we had to make another stop at Walgreens to get a new first aid kit. So yeah, our Hardee's don't have those exactly, but this one did. So yeah, so be careful on there. Another thing is if you go to an event or something, don't leave your sunscreen at home like I did, because Dawn and I could have been severely injured. At least we took water with us. Mm-hmm. So we stayed hydrated. And they had goodies there and stuff to drink. Most of the time, the events in the summer, they will provide you with some water or something. But don't count on that. Just be sure to take your own. Take your sunscreen. Take a hat. Especially me.
Karl got yelled at for not putting his hat on.
Yeah, I didn't put my hat on as fast as Aunt Donna wanted it on. So yeah, I had to put the hat on real quick. So yeah, take your hat. At least I had it on the back. I have a hat, one of those safari hats that has the thing that goes under your chin. So I just said,
saw the picture. That was what he was wearing. His hat. That's after he got yelled at.
Yeah, that's when I got yelled at. So I put that hat on.
Okay, we're going to green room ourselves on this one. Aunt Donna didn't want to see anything bad happen to Karl's head. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to go off the rails just a second there for a second.
Yeah, so the Hardee's has a Munzee named This Is Where I Hurt Myself, and the Walgreens has one named This Is Where I Was Healed.
Hey, you got to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Donna did say Ashley's the one who texted you about it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she caught up to us pretty quick because I was going kind of slow. I was taking my time. We
were all kind of just taking our time.
And chatting and all that. And then another thing about safety is they said, hey, there's a geocache over here over by the fence. And then they said, is that poison ivy? I don't think poison ivy has berries. And I said, poison oak does. Yeah. No, you're noxious weeds because they nearly got into poison oak, and I was like, or poison sumac has berries too, I think, which is even worse than poison oak and poison ivy. You don't want to be touching it. So yeah.
And one of the ladies that was joining us, she's allergic to poison. Which one was it? So she was really keeping an eye on herself.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to be careful about those things. Just know your surroundings and be careful, and be just warned about those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. And if you want to find an event near you, the Munzee calendar is a good place. Right across the top of the Munzee webpage, there's a little calendar thing, and it'll tell you. The Munzee app now has Munzee events, and it'll tell you which one's the closest to you. But it's to me, it's a little harder to read that than it is look at a calendar and say, okay, which days can I go? Which do I have open and which do I not? Because even retired people have stuff to do on certain days, and so we can't go those days. We can't go to Ohio. We got to, watch April's chickens that day, and so
yes, you don't want to leave the chickens alone.
Well, we want to be sure to see Kiddo the cat and pet her.
Right.
So
Yes, and you guys got BB in.
yes, we got BB in finally. Yes.
Yes, I'm glad she's back home in her home.
That was a weird thing. I had to coax her onto the porch a couple days on the back porch. It was just closed in, and let her know that yeah, you can come in here and eat and get back out. You're cool. So then I had that string that I got off the weather balloon.
Hey,
Space string, yeah. And I tied that around the doorknob and left the door open. And then I went inside our kitchen, and I'm holding the string and watching through the little window. And when I saw that she was in all the way, I pulled on that string and caught her.
Oh my gosh! I wish the door had Acme on it.
Acme. It was like a Wile E. Coyote moment. It really was. And then she ran in the kitchen and was like, oh, this is how I get back in. And she has been so loving ever since.
No.
And just purr. So she wanted back in, I think. But, now she's asleep right now on the memory foam mattress. So she's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad that she's finally back in. The Great Escape has been thwarted.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened the day of the event.
Yes.
That morning is when they had their Great Escape.
Yeah.
Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Get 5 of them, they said. It'll be a blast.
It's a blast. Crazy blast. Yeah.
Have we talked about blasts? I think we have.
I don't know. Blast can come in handy. Here's a picture of O'Hare, which you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And fly out of O'Hare. I don't know if we can show that or not up on the screen.
Let's see here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, O'Hare is wacky. This piece, I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. This piece that goes up here, that's the road leading in. And then you let your friends off here. Bye, get out of the car. And then you can go back out. And we have driven through here before when we had to go to something for my work. And we just kind of parked there real quick. They don't let you park very long. We just kind of parked and hit the blast and moved a little bit and hit another blast and moved a little bit and hit another blast. And the blast caps will capture 100 at a time. So we've got a few hundred from here, but that looks like thousands.
When I flew through there to Uncon and back,
Mm-hmm.
So I have a couple up there, and once in a while you'll see them come up. Again, this is that whole, you put them out now, you get you sell the fruits later. I will get
exactly.
When I went to leave, I believe I called it O'Hare. Let me see here. I can tell you here in a sec because it was fun naming them.
Oh no problem. So this is one that you put out at O'Hare. You found room to put one out? That's good.
I did. Yes. I found one little circle.
Oh,
one little area. Well, actually, I found 2 areas. Let's see here. Oh, I did get my squirrel and it deployed, and I got 500 points for that.
Woohoo! Good job.
Yeah.
So Trey's watching later, and Joe, I think they're premium, so they need to get that. Donna and I already got ours, and they're out there in the world somewhere. Mine was in Australia this morning somewhere. And Dan, most cats they'll brave the cat flap eventually.
Okay, so on the way there, I named it "Oh, Here You Go."
Oh, nice! I like.
And then on the way home, I was really tired, so I just said "Almost Home via O'Hare."
Oh, okay.
I tried to be kind of fun with the names now and then. That's one thing that's kind of fun too, is the virtual, and even the greenies. you could name them different things and have fun with
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
try to give mine special names, just to give somebody some fun. Sometimes if at O'Hare, if they hit a blast, they're not going to see the names. They're just going to get them and go. But
mhm,
if it's in a small town, I like to give it a special name.
mhm.
Or sometimes I'll put them out in memory of somebody. So those are important. I
Um,
think this is near the Mall of America. This picture I'm showing now.
oh, okay.
I think that's the Mall of America underneath those
That seems
thousands.
like that would be, yeah. That
Yeah.
seems like that would be, and I have one up in there too somewhere.
Yeah. And I get a hit on it every once in a while, especially during the time that you were up there, during the Black Friday sales and such. There's always one spouse that's shopping and one spouse that's bored stiff and sitting in the parking lot capturing Munzees.
I don't know who that would have been, Mr. Lego Man, sitting in the garage right now.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
the one other thing too that's kind of I was going to touch on too with events and
Uh-huh.
with
Okay. Well, pull yourself back up there then. Where are you? There you are. All right.
events and even if you go to the event calendar,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, um, and you see where there's an event happening and you have a virtual, go ahead and drop it down in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They'll get points from when you're at the people that are at the event, and it'll stick around
Hmm.
afterwards. And if somebody is traveling through, they're going to say, "Oh, look, there's like a whole bunch of them right here," and they'll grab a whole bunch. So that's
Hmm.
another
Yeah.
spot to get your virtuals. Um, and keep an eye. You can usually find virtuals are pretty inexpensive at times. Also, if you join a clan or if you've built yourself up to the clan, you
Hmm.
can get some virtuals if you with clan goals. I know clans
Yeah.
have changed and they're in
Hmm.
their process of doing some
Hmm.
revamping.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And
um,
also Z ops. If you've never hit the little Z on the side, Z ops will sometimes give you virtuals if you complete a goal. Like it'll say capture 3 physical Munzees of any type, and then your prize might be a virtual or it might be just Zeds. And Zeds are the money of Munzee, so you can spend those Zeds when you build up enough to buy a virtual or to buy a blast, and you don't have to spend actual money to do it,
mhm.
but you can earn them that way. I don't know if you've ever seen a surprise Munzee or a
I've seen the is that the ones with the blue question marks?
yeah. Some of them have a question mark on them, and if you do those, sometimes they will give out a prize of sorts. So you can win these things. So you don't have to buy them if you don't want.
Mhm.
And like I say, the physical ones you can print yourself. There's a place on Munzee. We'll talk about that sometime too. How to print your own, maybe if we do another show. That is.
Thesis said he's considering putting a Munzie on the stair where he broke his hip and naming it "This is where I broke my arse."
Hey,
Exactly.
go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I say, yeah, definitely. I would say that
Mhm.
consideration, you should do it. Yes.
Yeah, and then someone will find that and go, "Wow, okay, somebody hurt themselves here."
Yes.
Well, that was all that I had to cover tonight.
Yeah, I
Dawn. It
figured
was
it was going
cool.
to be kind of a short show. I went to lunch with the bestie today, and unfortunately, when going to lunch with the bestie means 4 to 5 hours,
Yeah.
we had lunch and then we messed around and we joked around and then we went and got chocolate chip cookies. Oh my god, they were so good. Anyways, then went back to her house because I had to see her cats because she's got 6 of them, and then she came back over to my house because the kids needed mani petties. So it's like
Yeah.
going to lunch. It's not just a, "Ooh, let's go
Right.
have lunch."
Yeah.
It's an all-day event.
So she tired you out.
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm going home and taking a nap, and I believe I stuck my tongue out at her like a 5-year-old because that's what you do.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But it was really nice getting to see her brood of cats because I don't get to see them that often. She's got, like I said, 6 of them. So
Wow.
yeah, walked
Cool.
in the house and got to cuddle with them all, and except for her psycho cat Reggie that I love, but if you've ever
Right.
seen The Princess Bride, he literally Inigo Montoya'd my face.
Ooh. Yike.
He went,
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a psycho cat.
a little bit. Well, they found him in a stall, cuddled up to a horse when he was a kitten. So I mean,
Wow. But she rescued him. That's cool.
yeah.
Cool.
So, well, does anybody else have any questions, comments, or anything? Players that have played that have any other things they want us to touch on, or if people have not played and want to have questions, you're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah.
We did get green roomed once, so I think we're kind of put it off the rails a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we had too many complaints that we were too serious.
I know.
Well,
I don't know why. Munzee is serious business, damn it.
It is serious. For a game, it's fun, but it's serious. Yeah, I'm thinking next time we'll talk more about Cup of Z if you want, and how you can follow your own statistics and how to plan if you want to go into a clan.
And something else we can do too is that we do have some newer players that are hanging out in the chat, which we welcome you guys.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see Texas Dave tonight, but I know he's been popping in and saying hi to us. That maybe we can have like a roundtable discussion on people's favorite things about it or not, and get some more people on here because then that's usually when it turns green roomy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So that's something to keep in mind as well. So if you're interested in popping up on the screen with us, please keep it in mind. If you want, like I said, or if you have it and you want to ask specific questions or something like that, please do. That's what we're here for. So
I asked Aunt Donna if she wanted to come on, but she didn't have any interest in doing it tonight. So maybe next time we'll get her on.
Maybe next time. Mm-hmm. Aunt Donna, if you don't, I'll take my taco away.
Oh no.
All right, threats might work. It's Aunt Donna, so it probably won't, but we can try.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you very much, Dawn, for hosting us tonight.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining again. You're in trouble, Karl.
Oh, I didn't ask this time?
You didn't ask this time.
Oh, did I ask last time and she told me no?
Could be.
Well, I'm asking now. There you go. And Dawn asked too, so there you go.
Yes. So, and by the way, did you guys notice the different lighting?
Yeah, Dawn's hair is more reddish golden in this light.
I know. I don't have the screen going washing me out, and it was. There's a reason for the madness.
Yeah.
So. Okay, well, I don't see any other comments, but if you have comments, let us know. And thank you again, Karl, for joining us. Thank you for all the comments and questions. We appreciate it. As far as I know, Trey and or Joe should be back next week. I want to thank Nick. He was in the background helping us out because
thank you.
I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff. I'm a learning idiot. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, it's learning.
Yes. So thank you, Nick, for helping out. I hope that the meeting went well for Joe and Trey. And you guys have a good night. And we will see you later. Hold on. This is me learning. Gotta find it. Where is it?
Everybody else just accidentally hits it.
Well, I'm gonna do the outro because
well, yeah, of course.
I've got to try to make it look professional-like.
Oh, okay.
So, and Don is asking if anybody wants to head to the green room. So if you are a green room participant, sure, why not? It's a holiday. Treat it like a holiday. So good night, everybody.
Yay! You did great. Oh, we're still live.
We're still live. I'm hitting end stream. It's not going.
Welcome to our